Hey guys, welcome back to, welcome to G&A scale modeling. And I'm making this video in response to Matthew Inman at Scale or Model Car Videos. Recently he put out a video. He bought a 1:16 scale Model A Ford. And when he received the package, the body was crushed in the box. So he put out a request for people who had bodies, and I sent him the panel van body that I have. And if you want to go ahead and watch his video on that subject, I'll put a link in the description for that if you want to go ahead and watch that. But I'm making this as a response to him because we corresponded a little bit, and when he figured out how old I was, he was surprised and wanted to send me something. So I got the package today, and I would just want to open it to let you guys see how good of a guy Matt Inman is. He's a good old boy, and he's about as polite as they come too. So I got the box right here. I'm not going to show his address or anything, but he asked what kind of models I like to build, and really I'm not tied to one genre of models. I like all models. I have tanks like this Israeli Sherman that I've had for a couple of years. I like model cars. I got this Firebird just for the overhead 6-cylinder, if you can see right there. And probably one of my favorites would be airplanes. I love the Tomcat. I think it's a great plane. The Tomcat went out of service the same year I was born, so I never got to see one fly, but anytime I get to see one up close, it's definitely special. But I have the package here from Matt, and we're just going to open it up and see what we got. So I've already opened this box and I've already seen it, but I just want to show y'all what's in here. Matthew sent the Mobius 1953 Hudson Hornet, and this is 1/25 scale. According to Mobius, it is skill level 3, and it's got over 120 parts. This is really kind of the car I like. Classic American cars. I really like just the different kind of cars. Mustangs and Camaros and Firebirds are great, but every time you see one, there's always the top option model with the most horsepower and bucket seats, 4-speed floor shifter. My focus is more the lower option model. So like I said, I got that Firebird for the 6-cylinder. And when I build that car, I will make it into kind of a grandma car. So that's really what I like. I like the everyman's muscle car. The one that a guy can go out and afford, that's streetable, that he drives every day just like a normal car. But this is really a great kit. I am of the age to where when I was a kid, my favorite movie was Cars. And besides Tow Mater in that movie, my favorite character was Doc Hudson. So I love this car. I love Hudsons. They were the first manufacturer to factory sponsor NASCAR teams. And that's really great history too. Love NASCAR, build my NASCAR models, Jeff Gordon fan. So really that's just what kind of this channel will be about. But I just wanted to add a response to Mr. Matthew Inman, and go ahead and show you what we're working on right now. So if you will, Before we go look at what's on the bench, I want to introduce you to the A in G&A scale models. This is my brother Aaron. Aaron, go ahead and tell him how old you are.
I am currently 11 years old.
He's 11 years old and he's building models, which is absolutely great. You don't see kids into models anymore, which it's really an adult hobby. It has developed into an adult hobby over probably the last 40, 50 years. But it's great that he's interested in models. This Camaro is actually a kit he built. This is an AMT snap together curbside kit, but it's goes to show just how well you can make a snap tie kit look. I mean, this thing is immaculate. He did a really good job on this. And not only does he build kits, but he also collects them. This will make Mr. Lucas C happy. Aaron likes those old kits.
Yeah. This one? No. Airfix 72 F4U 1D Corsair. Right here. I don't know. The age. And then I also have this 1955 Chevrolet convertible or hardtop model made by Monogram.
This Corsair is from, I think, 63. There is no date on it, but I think ScaleMate says 63 on this. And this monogram is not complete, but it just has the best box art ever. That grill on that 55 Chevrolet was inspired by a late 40s Ferrari too, so that's a little bit of trivia for you. But let's go check out what's on the workbench and what you can be expecting from us here at G&A.
Hello everyone, and this is the room where we build all of our models at. We each have our own separate workbenches here, and also we have things all over the walls and ceilings. We have posters and models and all that. And then over here we have a 4x8 HO scale railroad that we've been working on. And now we're gonna show you a little bit of what we're working on right now.
Alright, well, I have a bad habit of not being able to finish a kit until I get another one, and I want to work on it then. So I've got 5, 6 kits that are currently works in progress. The oldest one is probably this. This is the Mini Art T54-1 with the full interior. I've had this kit for a couple of years. I got it for Christmas. It is kit number 37003, and I just kind of got bogged down on it. I would love to finish it because it's gorgeous. It's got individual tracks. I would love to finish it. Just every time I think about it, I get scared of it. So hopefully one of these days that one can get finished. Like I said, I am a NASCAR fan, and love Jeff Gordon, that 24 car. I don't care who's driving it. If number 43 isn't running in the top, I'll go ahead and root for 24, because I love both the Petty and Gordon. I love Dale Earnhardt. I've actually acquired 2 of the Dale Earnhardt Luminas, and have those coming here shortly. I've also got this. This is the Revell Focke-Wulf TA-154 Mosquito. It's a German night fighter made out of laminated wood. This is a 48 scale kit. It's a great kit. I'd say this one's about 60% built. I still have to put the major airframe assembly together and paint the spot camouflage on it. So hopefully that one will be done here after a while. love warships, so I've got Airfix, Honda 600 scale, HMS Belfast. First cruiser I've done, and this is an old kit. It's got a lot of cleanup as far as seam lines and flash, but this one will be done pretty soon. Hopefully, is what I keep telling myself. Also, just started this one recently. This is Hobby Boss Honda 48 scale P51 D and K. This is the People's Liberation Army Air Force kit. This is an easy assembly, kind of a snap-type kit, but it's a gorgeous kit. It doesn't have very many parts, and that one's about ready to be have a bare metal finish on it. So hopefully, if anyone has any ideas on the best way to do that on a budget, then send them my way, and I'll try it out on that airframe right there. I picked this up at Walmart. It was a good price, and this is AMT's 1 to 25th scale GMC General. This is the Coca-Cola edition. Our Walmart had some model kits over the Christmas season. They have sold out now, but that's okay because we have a wonderful hobby shop about 30 minutes from where we are. So that's a blessing and a curse for my wallet. This is my first big rig I've done, and one of the problems I've had is using super glue on the chrome. It's kind of fogged up a little. So if anyone has any idea of the best way to remove the fog or stop the fog in the first place, it'd be really appreciated. This one is just about to get done. I have to do some touch up, put the cab and the sleeper on for good, and give it some decals and clear coat. And this one will be ready for display. So that's what I have in progress, but I'm not working on right now. And I'm going to show you what's actually on the workbench right now. So this is what's currently on the workbench. This is the old Tamiya 1 to 35th scale 8-ton semi, the SDKFZ 7. This is actually an old 84 release back when Tamiya was imported by MRC. Picked this up on eBay last week. This is one of those that's a holy grail kit for me. It came with resin wheels and civilian patterned tires, which is nice. I am not using those because this is the motorized model, and from 1984 the electronics still work. So also, to go with the 8-ton semi, we got the 88mm flat gun, the 36 and the 37. This is one of those, when I first started modeling, about 8 or 9 years ago, this is one of those that I always wanted. So to have it now, it's really a great thing. It makes me happy. You can see the semi with the gun. Like I said, this is one of those holy grail kits for me, and it's currently what I'm working on. Hopefully when I get these done, I'm going to try and work a little on that T54, because you know how we do. We watch a YouTube video or read something in a book, and we just want to change subjects like that. So after I get these two kits done, the semi-track and the flat gun, which they will be painted in German gray, hopefully I'll start working back on that T54 with the full interior. So let's go ahead and see what Aaron's got on the bench right now and what he's working on.
So this kit that I'm working on right now is I believe it is a 1955 Chevrolet Coca-Cola pickup truck, and it is by AMT, and I'm really trying to step up my game working on this one so it'll look decent. And what I think is really cool about this kit is it comes with a little die cast. These here, if I can get them open. And so yeah, I think that's really cool. So we got it. We got the engine in on the chassis here.
Well, now that you've seen what we're working on and what we like to work on, let's go ahead and show you some of the kits that we finished over the years and some of our favorites. Alright, so this is one of my favorites that I've ever built. This is the Italeri or Italeri, whatever your preference. This is the 72nd scale AC-47 with that Southeast Asia camouflage. That's all airbrushed enamel, and I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. It's got the three 7.62 millimeter Gatling type machine guns there, and I really like this model. This is where I really started airbrushing. This is where I really stepped up my airbrush game on this kit. Next week, about 2.5 hours from us, is Scott Air Force Base. And next week they're having an air show event. The Blue Angels will be there performing, and they're actually going to have a real AC-47 there. So maybe we'll take you along and show you that airplane. Next to this, though, we have a Gen 3 NASCAR chassis. This was supposed to be Cale Yarborough 28 Hardy's car. Unfortunately, the Tamiya spray paint that I ordered reacted with the body. So, the body is no longer with us. So we just have the chassis, which the chassis looks good enough to display by itself. This is the Salvino's JR model kit, release of the old monogram NASCARs. Put some black wash in that radiator. But yes, this is all we have left of that, which it's a nice red color. It looks good. So that's a couple of my favorite kits. Let's see what Aaron's done over the years.
So this is a diorama that I built. This Panther right here is a Airfix, and the reason why I made it look like this, I did not do this intentionally. I broke one of these tracks off. I think it was this one on this side. Wait, no, it was this one. I broke it off right here, and so I was like, what can I do with it? So I figured I could make a little diorama out of it and make it look like it has been knocked out. So I think it's overall it turned out pretty good. You got the bullet hole right here, shell. And yeah. The other one that I have is this AMT Toyota Hilux. The reason why I built this truck is because my dad used to have one of these when he was younger. And he crashed it in a ditch and he totaled it, so I built this one for him. And over here we have a Revell JU-87 Dive Stuka. I do not know what model it is with the cannons.
I think that's a G model with the cannons.
Yeah.
And the extended wingtips.
But I like this one because it's the only dive bomber in the room that we have so far. And it's not one of my best models. The landing gear is kind of crooked. Really crooked, actually. But, yeah, those are just my favorites.
Well, we want to thank you for clicking on the video and watching it, and we really appreciate anyone who does. Once again, I want to thank Matthew Inman for sending me that great kit. it really means a lot that he'd send something my way all the way from Georgia. Well, now that you know what we do, what we like to build, and what we're working on, we hope to see you again. And we appreciate any comments, any likes or subscriptions. Something that annoys me is people always saying, go ahead, like and subscribe and all this. And I understand why they do it. It helps it further their channel, which is a great thing, getting scale modeling out there. But on this channel, we're not going to force you to like or subscribe. Go ahead if you want to. It's your choice. If you don't, no hard feelings. We like any likes, we like any dislikes, and we like any critiques or just any tips. Like I said, this is Scale Model Apprentice, and we love to hear tips and tricks that could help us get our models up to a higher standard. Anything you want to say?
Nope, just make sure you go ahead down there, and if you want to, go ahead and leave a comment on any suggestions of the model kits. And we will see you in the next video.
One more thing before you go. We live in the Bible Belt, so we're going to end each video with a verse from the old good book. Today's comes out of 1 John. It's chapter 2, verse 2, and it says, Jesus sacrificed himself for our sins, not just our sins, but the whole world. We hope you have a great day. Like we said, go ahead and leave a comment if you choose, and if you don't, that's fine. We're glad you clicked on the video, and we're glad you watched till this far, because this ain't no production quality at all. It can't even be the lowest because there's no quality here. So y'all have a great day, and like Lucas C says, keep building those model kits because they're fun.